I'm Miss Heimbrecht. I'm so excited that you're considering violin. It's such a beautiful instrument and has been around for centuries. Has a lot of great music. So let's just hop into it. So first, with your case, you want to make sure it's right side up. And then go ahead and open it. And what we're gonna start with is we're gonna start and look at the violin itself. So you have two parts in your case right now. You first have the bow and then you have the body of the violin. So we're gonna start with the body of the violin. So go ahead, if you have like a cover like I have on your violin, just gently raise it. And then grab the violin ever so carefully by the neck, which is the part with the strings. So this is a violin. So the most important parts of the violin, is the neck, like this right here, holds the string, like kind of gives the violin like its unique look to it. And then you have 4 strings. So you have the G string, D string, A string, and E string. And then you have these fine tuners, and then you have these big boy tuners. Always have your teacher tune your instrument for you. Don't touch, especially these big boy tuners, because they're can like easily they're just, you gotta be careful with them. But if you feel like you want to try to tune your own instrument, use these fine tuners down here. But just for right now, ask your teacher. Yes, and then so those are the parts. To jump into playing, there's 2 main ways that violin players play their instrument. The first way is like what you think about, like bowing it up and down ever so beautifully. And the second way is called pizzicato, which is such a fun word to say. Pizzicato. Nice in Italian. So we're gonna try that right now with go ahead and put your violin in your lap like this, and just take your finger and you're just gonna grab the string and pull it. Any of them, you're just gonna take the string and pluck it just like that. So you can try many different things just like that. And go ahead and just like mess around with the fingerings. And so a pretty cool way, pretty unique sound to a pizzicato. To hold your instrument, you're gonna want to take it and put it right under your chin. So this is a chin rest right here. So you want to put that kind of like towards your shoulder. Standing up straight, feet flat on the floor. And you just want to hold it. And the goal is to balance it in between your shoulder and your chin. And just kind of let it rest there. And you should be able to balance it without any of your arms. I'm still working on that skill. And then once you have that, go ahead and let your fingers rest right near those strings. And we're gonna play the lowest string, pizzicato. So the lowest string. That is a G string. So we're gonna play that 4 times. Next, we're gonna play the next string, which is an D string. And the next string is an A string. Finally, got a nice E string. And so how you make notes with that is you put down your fingers. And the higher up your fingers are on the violin, the higher the note is. So yeah, so that's the body of the violin. And I know when I think of violin, I think of like a bow, and that's exactly what we're going to get into next, is how to hold the bow, which is probably one of the most fundamental skills. So what you're first going to do is intuitively, at least when I started playing the violin, I thought you just grabbed the bow and just went to town. Now that's not the case. There's proper ways of going about holding a violin bow. So first thing you need to know is take a look at your violin bow. You see, kind of a hairy side of it, and you see a wooden side of it. You only want to touch the wooden part. The other side of it is very delicate, and that's the side that hits the strings, and so you want to really take care of that side of it. So you never want to touch the hairy side of it. And how you actually hold it is special too. So first off, take your hand and put it in the air like that, and then make an oath with your thumb inside, just like that. Just like almost 90 degrees, but not quite. Deep, deep. And then next, you want to take your two fingers and just flop them over. Like, and then, let your other two fingers kind of rest. But this is like the basic shape that you want your hand in when you are holding a bow. So we're gonna try it with a pencil first. So you want to always hold the one end of either your bow or your pencil when you're making your bow hold, because you never want there to be extra tension in there. And so if you're just holding your pencil like this, you're going to have to squeeze a little, which you don't want. So hold it with your left hand, take your right hand. Make the thumb go in, and then rest the pencil on it, or put your thumb there. Then allow these two fingers to rest on top of it. And then you're just gonna lean your hand towards that way. So you're gonna just lean a little, and then you're gonna allow your pinky to rest. And that's basically how you are gonna hold the bow. So as you see, like the pencil is right in between these two fingers. And leaning it like that. Okay, you're ready. So go ahead and very carefully just manhandle the bow real fast. And so with your left hand, just hold the top of the bow ever so gently. And then just like we practiced with the pencil, take your thumb, and there's a crease right here on the bow, right there. I believe it's called the frog of the bow. And you are gonna put your thumb kind of right in there. And then let your two fingers fall on top of it. And then, tilt your hand ever so slightly and let your pinky fall. And that is how you're gonna hold the bow. So we're gonna piece all that together and end this lesson with a nice strum on whatever string we want. So go ahead and just set your bow down like on your lap, and gently take your violin. Get yourself all set up. So you want 2 feet flat on the floor, sitting up straight. Your left hand holds the violin in its neck and allow it to balance. And so next, you want to take your bow that's on your lap and just set it on your violin. you might find this kind of hard, as I am right now. So if you have a partner, have them help you hold the bow. But if you don't have a partner, you can go ahead and just drop your violin and just get your bow hold in place. So yeah, get your thumb in there, 2 fingers, turn, finger on top, and then go ahead and pick up your violin. Then allow your bow to drop on the violin. And then to strum, you just, pull out, or, so like this. Good job, just like that. Yeah. So, I hope that was interesting to you, and you'd want to continue to learn this fine instrument. It definitely takes a lot of practice and a lot of, just a lot of like diligence to the skills and fundamentals, but it's so fun, and I can't encourage you enough to, learn how to play the violin. It might be one of the best decisions you make in your life. So, all right. Well, good luck deciding what instrument you want to play.